Hello, the jury crew. Welcome back to my channel. This is today's recipe. I would like to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Elsie Opon Techi, who suggested this new name, the jury crew. So let's get right into this. Hello, the jury crew. Today's recipe is a fantastic okra stew, not okra soup. There is a big difference. This stew was made with mackerel and king prawns and mushroom. It's just fantastic. So let's watch how this video was made. Let's get started. So I'm going to use fresh okra, and I have here about 900 grams. And then I chopped it manually. Oh my god, it took me ages to chop this manually. So I chopped it very little, okay, because it is very important for this stew. And then I also chopped 2 medium-sized onions, and I finally got my hands on some ZOMI Ghanaian palm oil. As you know, for okra stew, you need palm oil. And for my tomato sauce, I blended 3 cans of plum tomato. As you can see here, a big chunk of ginger, 4 scotch bonnet peppers, and 4 garlic cloves. And all blended gives this wonderful tomato sauce. And to add a bit more flavor to my stew, I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of ground crayfish. As for the vegetables, this time I'm just gonna use mushrooms, and these are the closed cup mushrooms. And another very popular one in Ghana is called MOMONE. MOMONE is a stinky fermented fish used in recipes in Ghana. It's just awesome. It is very stinky. Make sure you open all your windows, or else if you live in a flat, your neighbors might just call the police on you. I'm joking, but if you can't find it, don't worry about it, okay? As for the fish, I have fried mackerel, and this is what I fried it with garlic granules, fish seasoning, onion powder, salt, and vegetable oil. And I also have my fried king prawns here, fried just with salt and oil. This is optional, but I am also going to add some pilchards in tomato sauce. This is a very little can. Half a tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of prawn stock flavor. Okay, let's get started. In your pan, add some ZOMI palm oil or any palm oil you have. About 2 to 3 cups should be fine, unless you want less. And when the oil is very hot, add in the MOMONE. I have removed all the bones from this fish because of my kids, okay? But if you are living alone, just leave in the bones, okay? Right. And then let it fry for about 3 to 4 minutes. And as you can see, the oil is very hot. This is what I'm looking for in this recipe. Give it a little stir and then reduce the heat. And then add in the chopped onions. So this is 2 medium-sized chopped onion, chopped very finely. You can even add more onions if you like. And then give it a stir and let it fry in the palm oil until it becomes softer. So for about 3 to 4 minutes on a medium heat. Next, add in the tomato mixture. And as you know me, I prefer to cook with canned tomatoes, but feel free to use the fresh ones. I will always insist on it. You don't have to use the canned one if you don't want to, okay? It's just my personal preferences. Okay, then give it a stir. Put the lid back on and leave it cook on a medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. Next, you can add in the pilchard in tomato sauce if you have and if you like it. It is optional. Next, adding the mushrooms or any vegetable you want to add, like eggplants. okay, or garden eggs, whichever way you call it. Give it a stir, and then add in the fried king prawns. You can use prawns, you can use king prawns, you can use crayfish, like any type you like. And then give it a stir and let it cook for a further 5 minutes on a medium heat. Next, add in the manually chopped okra or gumbo or okra, however you call it. Okay, so I have here 900 grams roughly of chopped okra. And then gently stir it. Okay, make sure the okra is well incorporated in the stew. Okay, add in your spices. So this is my prawn powder, as I said, 1 tablespoon, and then give it a little stir. And at this stage, if you want to add some different spices, please go ahead, but this should be fine. And then add in 1 tablespoon of ground crayfish. If you don't have crayfish, please use ground prawns or ground shrimp. It is very similar. Okay, and then give it a good stir and leave it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes on a medium heat, or until the okra are softer. I like it a bit crunchy, but that's me. Okay, next add in the fish, the fried fish, and stir it gently, making sure you do not damage your fish. And at this point, your stew is basically ready. You can eat this wonderful stew with benku or eba. Eba is gari fufu. I also have another video on how to prepare eba. I will put the link below. So leave it on for a further 2 minutes, and that's it. Your okra stew is ready. And as I said, this is okra stew, not okra soup. Okra soup is more soupy. It is also more slimy, and there is less to no tomatoes at all. Thank you all for watching this video. Thank you again for your support. Leave me a comment, thumbs up, share my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.